In today's game of how much is it worth here at Anglia Car Auctions, we are looking at one of the project cars, one of the non-runners that's going to be going through the hall here in the April Classic Car Sale. It's April 2023 at the moment, so if you're watching this in the future, at the end of the video we're going to have a little clip which shows you what happens on that podium there tomorrow when this car, this 1974 Lancia 2000, gets auctioned off, and we see where it goes. We see what price it achieves. Now, because I've got special access, I'm going to drop the ropes around this and give you a bit of a closer look. So let's moving into it. What actually is it? So 1974 Lancia 2000. It's fuel injected. It's been stored in a wooden garage for the last 28 years. And so now it requires restoration or recommissioning, as the guys have described in the catalogue. And if you're interested in classic cars or classic car auctions or Lancias or any of this sort of stuff, angliacarauctions.co.uk on the website. For whatever classic car sale is coming up, there's an online catalogue that you can view. Now, I personally think this is a very cool car. We had a road going one that was all sort of up and together, been owned by a member of the owners club, come through the sale a couple of years ago, and it sold really, really well. Let's have a little look inside. Oh my goodness, look at that. How glorious. And I wish we had a scratch and sniff section, because then you could smell how amazing inside this car it smells. And I genuinely mean that, it's not horrible at all. You've got the green curtains in the rear windows. You've got this luscious green velour interior. It looks like that's the original factory plastic on the door cards, but all the hard stuff, all the stuff you have to really think about on this car, if you were going to take it on as a project, it's here, right? All the trim, the steering wheel, like the seats, look at these. The bolsters still feel good. You can get in that and drive it. There's no horrible big splits. The gear knob is still in really good condition. That steering wheel. So if you're looking at it as a viable project, you know, let's have a look down through the doors there. So they're really, actually, very solid. Oh, let's just check that out. Hang on. Oof, how nice is that? So a little bit of rot here down in the corner. Couple of rust blebs here, but certainly nothing scary that would make you think, look at the size of that boot. I mean, for scale, that's a standard 1970s rear plate, which in itself is very cool. You've got the slightly smaller plate on the back there. It's got the hills, if you know anything about old number plates. That's an original. So looking down in it, I know you can't really see a lot because we haven't got a great light, but this car is actually very clean. And I personally, without knowing much about the mechanicals, look at that, now that won't close clearly. Without knowing much about the mechanicals, obviously the brakes could be completely obsolete. But how much is this worth? Obviously, it's incredibly specialised. And if you're looking to restore a car, or refurbish a car, or put something back on the road that's not been on the road in 28 years, that's a hell of a commitment. I mean, look at that tax disc, 28th of the 2nd, 1981. Were you even born when that was printed out? So the big question is, how much is it worth? It's selling here for no reserve, but as ever, and as we love to say, find another one to say that this one is expensive. So look, it's got a flat 4 engine. It's got a boxer flat 4 engine, and look, so this is the center of the front wheel, right? That's the strut top. The engine there, right out front. The gearbox, most of the gearbox is in front of the front wheels as well. So the handling, maybe, I don't know, maybe Lancia really got it dialed. Who knows? But I don't think this would take a huge amount to get it back on the road. Strip it all down mechanically. So no reserve. How much do we reckon this is worth? Is it £2,500 worth of potential, or is it £6,000 and then you spend 3 or 4 on it, it's worth 15? I really don't know, but I'm going to say the hammer price on this is going to be £4,600. There you go, I'm going to put it out there, £4,600. The key question here is though, what do you think it's worth? I know you can't really put it in the comments and then watch the clip at the end without us knowing whether you have or not, but play along at home. What do you reckon it's worth? I'm going to say it's worth £4,600. We're going to find out tomorrow what the auctioneer up there, who will be stood there in this room full of people, think it's worth, and then we're going to put that clip at the end of this video. So just in a minute, you're going to find out actually what it's sold for. So £4,600 is my figure. What's yours? Let's find out. What did it make?
£1,000 in the room at 4,000. That 4.2 is on the net now at 42. 44. 44 I'm bid, back in the room, 46 on the net. 4.6 only bid at 4.6 to bid. 48 bid at 4.8 in the room at 48. At 48, I'll take 5,000 if you come in. At 48, you want 5,000 bid. 5.2, back in the room at 5.2. At 5.2 the bid. At 5.2 only bid at 5.2. At 5.2, do you want 4 on the net? At 5.2, push your buttons quickly. £5,200. At 5.2 is in the room, 5.4. 5.6. 5,006, only bid at 5.6. At 5.6, back on the left at 5.6, you're out on the net at 5.6. At £5,600. At 5.8. 5.8 the bid. At 5.8, £6,000. At £6,000. About what I thought it might be worth. At £6,000. You just made me work for it. At £6,000. That's £6,000, only bid at 6 bid 2. That's 6.2, 4 bid at 6.4. That's 6.4. That's 6.4, I'm bid at 6.4, back in the room. That's 6.4, push your buttons quickly on the net, you're going to lose it. That's 6.4, do you want 6? That's 64, 66. 68. £6,800 in the room at 6.8 bid. That's 6.8 bid, you're out again on the net, I'll take 7 to fill it up. That's £6,800, 7 the bid, 7 I'm bid, 7.2. That's 7,002 in the room at 7.2. That's 7.2 the bid, that's 7.2 I'm bid. That's 7.2, you're out again on the net. That's 7.2, be quick. That's 7.2, you're going to lose it. That's 7.2, 7.4. 7.6. 7.6, back in the room at £7,600, that's £7,600. That's 76 I'm bid, you're all done all sure for the first. That's 7.6. You're out on the net for the second. You're going to miss it this time. 7.8. £8,000. £8,000. Be quick on the net. £8,000. It's back in the room at £8,000. You're all done. £8,000 in the room. I sell it once. Twice. You're out on the net. Make no mistake. That's yours, sir. Haven't I?
Well, congratulations to the buyer of that. Good work.
Lancia, well done.
Excellent.
Well done.
Bloody good. Sorry about that. He was just saying to us there, stop hyping it up, really wanted it, has been successful and won that car here. We'd be interested to see where that goes.
Yeah, hopefully it's gone to preservation rather than full restoration.
Yeah, it looks very happy about it, so maybe we'll get a chance to chat to him.